Previously on Do Me a Flavor, we explored the ups and downs of Germany with sausage expert Norbert, who introduced us to half of Germany on a single plate, before taking to the Scale Electric's Grand Prix racetrack and indulging in some schnapps, Eisbein, pretzels, and beer. Pickle expert Eve then put me through my paces grating cabbage for today's episode, where our first stop is sauerkraut stomping boot camp. Right, so here we are in the stomping room, or known as the
Stampfzimmer.
Stampzimmer. We're in the stomping room.
Okay.
And how do we go about this?
Well, we've got cut cabbage in here. We have to salt it with coarse salt, juniper berries and caraway seed, which gives you the flavor.
All right.
Okay, and then we just do this, and then we'll add some more cabbage, because you have to layer it.
Okay, so it's like a lasagna.
Yeah, similar, cabbage lasagna.
Cabbage lasagna.
And then we add a bit
Salt,
more
juniper
salt.
berry and caraway seed.
Yeah, and we put it in the corners that everything has got its...
Make sure we hit all the corners in this round tub.
Absolutely. And now this has to be what we say in German, stampft.
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 Stamp it.
And that's your job now.
Right.
Because I don't do this.
Time for me to
You
start.
are the strong man, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, this is like the freakiest thing I have ever felt. It's like squishy but crisp. It's like walking through a swamp of beetles. It's just, you know what? I know a sauerkraut joke, I think. So there's this guy, and he's having an affair, and the woman falls pregnant. And he says to her, no, you must leave the country. So he sends her to Germany. And she says, but hang on a second, how am I going to let you know when the child is born? And he says, that's easy. You just send me a postcard from Germany and the word will be sauerkraut, and then I'll know you've had a child. So 9 months later, he's at work and he gets a phone call from his wife. And his wife says, honey, I've just received this postcard from Germany and I don't understand what it means. Well, panicked. He races home because he thinks maybe the mistress had messed it up. And he picks up the postcard and it says, sauerkraut, sauerkraut, sauerkraut. 2 with Wiener, 1 without. I'll just keep stomping. Okay, cool.
Darren!
Yeah.
What you doing? I brought you some boots.
Oh, you're supposed to
Oh,
wear
you
boots.
went in barefoot.
Well,
oh,
I just thought when you said stomping, I thought grapes and stomp and...
Well done.
Yes?
It's very healthy for your feet.
Is it?
You'll have very soft feet tonight.
Okay, so I've done good, hey?
Yes.
All right.
No, very good.
Can I get out now?
Now you can get out.
Oh, thank you. Here we go.
Ah!
It's all good.
Are you okay?
Yes, I just wanted to do a couple
Alright.
of push-ups over there.
Are you okay?
Yes, now good.
Well, I look at this cabbage, and I don't think you've quite finished yet.
Really?
Yeah, no, you have to get in back in there
Yes.
and do some more, please. Okay, right. Let's do it with a little bit of energy here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. That's it. There you go. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You okay?
Yes, no, I'm good.
And you see, I told you, it's not for sissies. This
Oh, no,
it's quite a bit of work involved.
Yes, no, it's fine. It's good.
With all that exercise, then you can have a nice beer.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Darren,
Oh, good.
what has happened to you?
That was something. This will help.
No, thank you. No, you need it more than I do.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I just figured it out. I was thinking, all the salt in your sauerkraut and in your Eisbein and in your sausages, you just got salt. You would think there'd be all this water retention in the Germans, and the Germans would be big, but they're not, because you exercise.
Yeah.
Making a meal is a movie.
Okay, now Darren, what you have been stomping is now 2 weeks later.
Okay.
And now we have sauerkraut from the cabbage. We now have a sauerkraut because it's now been fermented and matured, and then you have this nice liquid, which is very medicinal. And I'd like you to have a shot glass of this.
A shot?
A shot glass of it.
A whole shot?
A whole shot.
Now, when
It'll be a shock to your system, though.
Will it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Now,
if you're
when
not
you
used to this.
But now, you're not going to serve the sauerkraut with the juices, are you?
No, but that is what actually is so medicinal. This has got all the vitamins and minerals in it.
All in there.
And also helps clean out your insides,
Okay.
your stomach and your bowels and that. So
Let's go for it.
Very healthy. Cheers.
Prost.
Prost. It's a bit,
Wow.
it's an accustomed taste.
That is an acquired taste.
Quiet taste, rather, yeah.
That was staunch.
Yeah. But it's
Goodness
very
me.
healthy.
You know what's
you
the
drink
upside
that
to this?
every day.
Yeah.
You won't get sick in winter. You won't have the flu.
Really?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I'm
it's
going to
full
go
of
get me a
vitamin C.
barrel. I'll do the 1-year challenge.
Right. You want to know how our sauerkraut tastes when it's cooked.
Cooked, yeah.
I'm going to cook it quickly for you.
Lekker.
Okay. Sauerkraut needs to be in liquid. Because if it gets dry, it dries out and goes horrible, you know, and it shrinks. So,
I hate it when mine shrinks.
yes, I agree. So now we just let this cook a little bit.
So that'll take about 10 minutes then, hey?
Yeah.
To get it all
We
nice.
just need to really heat it up nicely. The sauerkraut is just about ready, and I tell you what, we're going to look and see what our Eisbein is doing.
Yes, let's have a look at our Eisbein.
Wow, that looks great.
That looks about done, hey?
Yes, I think they're done.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful. We've got Eisbein, we've got sauerkraut,
Right.
we've got potato, we've got beer, we've got schnapps. We haven't done the sausages.
Oh my God! Oh,
What is a German without a
we have
sausage?
we have to do Norbert sausages, right?
Yes, we have to do Norbert sausages.
These sausages here.
Oh yes, I
We
remember
nearly
this. Can we move your
forgot.
sauerkraut?
Yes, please. We don't need it now. We've got it cooked here.
All right. So we need to stick the wurst in.
Yes, and what I'm going to do the ones in the frying pan first. I'm just going to score them a little bit, and then I'll just pop them into that.
Can I stick my sausage in?
You may stick your sausage in if you dare.
Just like that. And like that. And just squeeze that one in as well.
Here we've got spray. Great stuff.
So that doesn't take long at all.
No, no. Look how nice and brown they are.
You just quickly brown them. Mm-hmm. So we can actually,
we can eat soon.
You can take my sausage out.
I can take your sausage out.
Where have I heard that before?
Oh no, no. I think we're not going to go down that road.
All right. So, wow, those are almost ready.
They are.
They just in
What
time.
are you saying
no,
to
no,
eating
it's
without
here.
me?
Oh, I see you come bearing gifts.
Oh, yes, a nice beer
Oh,
for our
lovely.
meal.
We need
it
that.
Smells delicious here.
And then, did you bring a can opener?
Ah, no, I forgot.
You don't need to open.
No.
You know what you just need is one of these. There you go. You just need one of those.
What are you doing? You burn it up?
No, it's even simpler than that. You just place it at the base like that,
Hey,
Oh,
and it pops
okay.
up.
I have to try this as well. Wait.
If you don't have this, you can use this.
No.
No, really. You just take the back of it like that.
Wow.
Do you want to try it?
That's
No,
what I
give me
call-
the
The butcher's saying no to the knife.
No.
There you go.
Hey, huh?
Yeah, jawohl.
Done. Yes.
But let me bring decent mugs. No, don't drink out of the bottle. We are in a beautiful kitchen here.
Yeah, no, let's do it in the nice
So
mugs.
come have a nice mug.
Oh, das
Wow.
ist gut. Das ist grand, Marge.
I want the special one that belonged to
Oh.
my father.
Oh,
And that one you can see through.
Where?
Yeah, you see.
oh, so you can spy on your friends. I can see you. I'm drinking, but I can still see you. Don't think about taking my Eisbein. That's very clever.
You think after the first you are already drunk here, huh?
Shall I pour yours for you? Do you like also a lot
Now
of
I'm
red?
going to have mine out of
Oh,
my...
you're going to have yours there.
Norbert is pouring
I'll pour
mine,
this
thank
for
you.
Norbert then.
Because this is too heavy for me. I haven't been working
didn't
out
really
like
work-
you do.
Darren,
You need
look
to-
here.
Oh, look how nice they are.
Wow, look at that.
Perfect.
Wow,
That's
perfect.
a
Thanks,
perfectly
Norbert.
poured beer. But plus, it does help that it's in pewter.
Yes, and it's also, look at that lovely head.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Prost.
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 I think you need a degree to drink with these.
Yeah, now you hold it like this. Here.
Okay, like that.
So.
So, Prost.
Well, you guys can carry on. I have to do a bit of serving up here
Yo.
for you to enjoy that beer even more.
Oh, that's lovely. You know what? So I'm going to try this then. I've got some of my Frankfurter.
Okay, and then
which
take
we've
some
fried,
of that
and some sauerkraut.
and have a little, just put this over that, just dip it in there.
Norbert, you have got a delicious wurst. Your sausage is divine.
Very nice.
I haven't even tried the others yet. I'm saving myself for a little bit of... There is a woman cutting your Eisbein. Is that okay?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, but please,
Yeah, come,
yes.
let me-
In fact, should I give you that now? Sure, put it on the plate for you. I
Yeah,
think would be
possibly.
better. Listen to that
That's
crackling.
correctly.
Very nice.
Ooh, nice.
And this is all for one man or two women.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm a man most of the time, but I couldn't eat all that meat. We have sausages, Bratwurst, Weißwurst, Bockwurst, Frankfurter. We've got the sauerkraut, Eisbein, pretzel, potato salad. We've got everything here. Something is just missing. It doesn't feel like an Oktoberfest.
Potatoes. We didn't put the potatoes. We need some nice
Absolutely,
potatoes.
that's what's missing is potatoes.
And I've been cooking them all the time, you see? There we go.
We will roll out here.
You know what happens like after 2 or 3 of these? What happens at the Oktoberfest? You know what happens?
Show me.
You start singing.
Yes, you are right.
You start singing and we dance. Do you know any German songs? I know one. Heidi, Heidi.
No, that's not for
That's
Oktoberfest.
This is not for a beer festival in the Oktoberfest in Munich. There must be something, boom, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like, boom, boom. Yeah.
Like a Oompa.
Yeah, like this, yeah. Maybe you can help me.
Yes.
I hope so. Wir trinken das schäumende Bier und stehen mit dem Arsch an der Theke.
Stehen mit dem Arsch an der Theke.
I will not translate it for you.
No.
Okay.
Okay. And we've got our mugs and we've got this. Wir trinken das schäumende Bier. Und stehen mit dem Arsch an der Theke. I think I know what that is. It's Arsch an der Theke, so the drink in the beer.
But then afterwards you stand on the table.
Alrighty.
So,
Right.
Prost.
I
Prost.
understand.
Thank you, Norbert.
Yeah,
Thank you, Yves Sauerkraut.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. No?
Thanks, Norbert, for the wonderful Eisbein and sausages. Oh my God! Now what? Oh my God! You're right.
You know,
It went up my
It's
nose.
too big.
It's never too big. What's wrong with you, woman? Did I get you? Did I get
no, it's all right. Oh, but this is South African drinks out of a German mug.
That's what happens. That's what happens. I should have stuck to the bottle.
Yeah, mugs are not for you.
No, not for me.
You will have a difficulty on the Oktober Festival.
Alrighty, thank you. Our Han, our chef, our master butcher, Norbert, thank you for your instruction and for all your help.
Pleasure.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
Bitteschön. And Yves, Yves Sauerkraut.
Yes.
Thank you very much for showing
Thank
us
you, Dan.
how to do it. Can I have one over there?
Thank you.
Quit to your husband. Don't show this episode to your husband. And as Norbert said to me earlier, you have something like 1,500 different types of sausages in Germany. Yeah. But you have almost as many, or maybe more, different types of beers throughout the whole of Germany. And that's what I want to do right now. I'm actually going to go check out the beers, the beer making process and everything there is to know about beers. I've got all this food here, so the two of you please just
We are going to tuck in.
stay behind, tuck in, and I'll catch up with you later. Alrighty, auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. Hello. Now, for those of you that have been affected by the recession and no longer have money for entertainment or even to go down to your local pub and have a beer, we have with us in the studio somebody who's going to show us how to make beer. our very own beer maker, or Beermeister, so it's called. We have Moritz with us. Welcome, Moritz.
Moritz
Moritz,
Karlmeier.
bless you. Now, Moritz, what
Karlmeier.
qualifies you as an expert beer maker?
Well, at least I have drank for the last 20 years up to 365 liters of beer per year.
365 liters?
1 liter a day.
That's a liter a day.
That's
That makes me an expert then.
Well, I can see that. I can see that.
Just recently became an expert, just recently. But I mean, what do you do that makes you so good with beer?
You got to live beer, sleep beer, drink beer, and study beer. And obviously not in equal proportions, because if you're going to drink beer as much as you study beer, you'll end up a drunkard. But
And if you sleep beer, you could drown.
There's more old drunks than old doctors, so that doesn't work.
Okay, that's good sound theory. All right, so how do we make beer? Wait, I find myself remiss. We need to don ourselves the beer maker cap. Is that right?
The Oktoberfest cap.
Oktoberfest cap. There we go. How do I look?
Ah, excellent.
That's good?
Good.
Right, how do we make beer?
Well, we got to start with hot water. Not ordinary hot water. This is now purified water, no chlorine, and definitely no contaminants.
Zero contaminants.
Zero contaminants.
Directly from the Alps.
Clean out of the Alps in the olden days.
And now, what temperature must that be?
That must be exactly 70 degrees Celsius.
Of course.
I'm going to test it the old system. Yeah, 1.5, exactly 1.5 degrees from 70 up and above.
So you're saying that'll be exactly 70 degrees Celsius if you can hold your elbow in for 1.5 seconds?
1.5 seconds.
You know what? I've got a bit of a weak elbow. I threw it out playing tennis. So I thought I'd bring this. It's a little something I had to sneak out of the house. My daughter knew she'd kill me. So I'm going to go check the temperature with this.
Okay.
All right. Goodness me, precisely 70 degrees Celsius. That's amazing. You have quite an extraordinary elbow, I must tell you.
Excellent. Now we can proceed with the next step, which is adding some barley malt to this hot water.
Now, this is just normal barley malt.
Normal barley malt. Unfortunately, I pick up that we have entered 1 or 2 weevils. Weevils, which is a grain-boring insect, which is an old-time enemy of the brewer.
Oh, look, there's one right there. There's another one. There's another one. I got 2 of them. Okay. Which one do you like? This fat one here or that skinny one over there?
I like that fat one over there.
No, you should like the skinny one.
Why?
Because it's the lesser of 2 evils.
Okay. Well, just careful, he's climbing up your sleeve now. So
It's okay if we chuck him in though, hey?
Yeah, it's a bit of extra protein.
Here we go. We could do
I'm sure that was part of the old-time brewing recipes anyway. Okay, this is sprinkled into the hot water called liquor, not water anymore. And then you need a mash paddle if it's done by hand, like the old brewers did, and give it a nice stir. Some settling to the bottom, as you can see, and some floaters at the top.
There's always a floater, hey?
Do you see that there's a small white little thing is floating, the floaters? That is part of the shoot. So this is malt which has started germination. This is about the recipe, and we obviously, you give that a stir. Don't disturb the filter bed from the top, just stir in the top section.
Oh, okay,
Only the top section. Only the top section.
Oh, just like that.
There's a bit of bark, let's take that out.
Let's.
And that's about it.
So, when do we drink beer?
Well, this still needs to be filtered to extract the sugars.
Yes, but when do we drink the beer?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Then it's got to be boiled in the wort kettle.
The what?
The wort kettle, the sugars needs to be boiled where the hops is added.
In the word kettle?
Wort.
As in word?
Not with a D, but close.
Word.
You end with, that's it. You got
Wort kettle.
Wort kettle.
All right.
So you got to boil it in there, add the hops.
And then you drink it?
Not yet. You need to cool it after boiling.
Okay.
Obviously, there's
Obviously, you don't want to drink warm beer, so you cool it, and then you drink it.
Still not beer. It's green beer.
It's green beer.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no yeast in it. There's no alcohol in it. It's not beer yet.
Okay.
It's still wort. Then the yeast comes into play with the green beer. And
So is yeast in this case a good thing?
yeast is one of your 4 major ingredients in beer.
Because yeast can be a bit of an issue. Okay, can we drink beer now?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, thank goodness. Good thing I brought my own.
At last.
There we go. It's one of my favorites. And I'll show you how we pour it back where we hang. See, look at that. Look at that.
Now, can I stop you there?
Why?
Common mistake in modern countries nowadays.
Look at that, no head.
It might be perfect to squeeze a perfectly healthy beer into a glass of undersize, but I will show you how to correctly pour beer. You don't want the carbon dioxide trapped inside the beer. You want it's done its work. It's done its work in the brewery and protecting the beer up to now when it lands in your glass. You don't want to capture the carbon dioxide in the glass. So what you need to do is this is where the classic 8-minute Pilsner pouring technique comes from. You want to pour
8 minutes.
8 minutes. You want to pour the beer with an upright flourish of the right hand into the center of the glass. Now, can you look at the difference there?
Yep, you got head.
Okay, so that's it. Fill it right up to the brim. Now is the time to relax and look at your beer.
No, she don't understand. I came to the bar to drink. So how do you order a beer?
One beer.
One beer?
That's it.
So that would be 2?
Yeah, upright. No, that's...
Like
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
3.
1, 2, 3.
3,
4.
4, 5.
5.
Okay. And doesn't he get confused? I mean, what if you go like, bye, and he thinks it's like 5 more beers?
It could become very confusing.
That's why it's so difficult to leave the pub. What does this mean?
I don't know. That's easier to take a bar coaster and put it on top of your glass. That means no more beer.
Oh, this means no more beer. Put a plug in it. Put a plug in it.
Leave the bar.
Oh yeah, okay, good. Now, what kind of beers are there?
Well, what for today's purpose, I brought along a Weizen beer.
White beer.
White beer.
Weizen beer.
We got a Pilsner there. And also this beer, which I'll put with the label facing me, because that is a Bock beer. I'm still smelling that imported skunked beer that you had in that glass.
Skunk beer.
Skunked.
Is that what you call it?
Skunked. Light struck.
Okay.
Means the sunlight doesn't work well with green bottles. It reacts with the hops inside the bottle.
Oh, really?
And I don't know why people in the street think that beer should be consumed from a green bottle, but wrong way. Brown protects the beer. Now, Weiss beer, Weizen glass. You see, very lively beer.
Very lively. Look at that boy. He's excited, eh?
He's climbing out of the bottle.
He just can't wait to get out of there.
The same type of system. Pour the beer, get rid of the CO2, and look at that head. That is a very highly...
Weizen beer.
Weizen beer.
That's an excitable beer. I mean, look how little there is to drink there. And it's all head.
All head. Now, that is...
Wow.
Look at the color of the beer. It's very hazy. Can you see that?
I haven't had that much head since I was at primary school.
Very hazy. Let me top that up. Let me top that up for you.
What else? What do you mix your beer with anything?
I prefer to drink the beer on its own. And there's 1 or 2 things that I will do if I'm in a festive mood regarding beer drinking, and it's a kleine, which is a schnapps.
Yes, I've heard about that.
Schnapps with a beer.
That could also be. So how do you do that?
Let me do this like this,
Okay.
which is a much smaller glass. So this will work 100%. So you can down the beer, and the schnapps will...
Schnapps falls into the glass and then into your mouth.
That's it.
Wow.
How's that?
That's amazing.
Oh, that's
Can I show you one that which we normally do?
Yeah.
Is we take the schnapps, and we sort of put that in there. We take the schnapps, and we go like this, and we call it a hand grenade. And you go.
Okay.
No, I heard that back in the day, the monks used to enjoy a spot or 2. Is that true?
Monks, the church, development of beer, out of the church, beer, which is good food. Yes.
Now, in true German fashion, there's a specific sausage that goes with a specific beer. Am I right?
Absolutely correct.
So let me see if I qualify for citizenship. It would make sense that the Weiss beer would go with the Weisswurst.
Absolutely good.
Huh? Huh? I could become a German citizen.
Bavarian breakfast.
That's a breakfast.
Bavarian breakfast.
is-
After church, in the beer garden.
Right, and this is your Bokbier,
Bokbier.
which would go with your
Bockwurst.
Bockwurst. Lunch?
100%.
Lunch?
Yeah, let's go.
And then for dinner, you'd have, again, Frankfurt with maybe a Pilsner.
Yeah.
Wow. I could apply for a German citizenship right now, couldn't I? There you go. Cheers. Oh, Prost.
Prost, prost.
Prost, prost. Thank you very much. Well, there you go. I think I'm one step closer to knowing a little bit more about all the cultures of the world. Yes, and as I said, as I've always said before, you may not be able to dictate where you come from, but you can dictate where you're going. Join us again next time on Do Me a Flavor.